Hello, everyone, right here. Welcome back to Welker Farms. Since last episode, pretty much just been doing what you're seeing here now, continuing with field prep here. And I noticed our lovely hired worker here decided to, we don't need to plant this portion of the field. Right. I guess at least the hired worker didn't think he did anyway. So anyway, got the hired worker going on planting here again. We'll probably move him over to field 3 here once he's done with this. Again, where plant canola plant is, we're just going to plant canola right down the line here. So 3, 2, and 1. Just keep on moving down. Let's see what's our field 2. Does field 2 need to be fertilized? Nah, I think that is fertilized, isn't it? Field 3 is obviously being worked on right now. Oh, come on. Don't I have something I can tab to? No, I can't tab to that. There we go. Gas station. That'll work. Let's see. This has been fertilized, I do believe. Yes, looks like that's been fertilized. So that is all set. So we can start planting that. Got a hired worker on 10 here yet. He's making progress. You can see where that one island is. He actually skipped that portion. I'm kind of surprised by that. So far, everything that has gone through that portion of the field has just like ran into it and tried to go over it and completely gotten stuck and all messed up there. So that's a little different. They actually skipped it. Not complaining about that. That's probably actually a good thing. So, okay, you're almost done here. He'll should move on to the next field there. I think I finished cultivating this, right? It should be completely cultivated. Yes. Oh, no, it's not. That portion didn't. You know what? Let's see. We're going to grab you here then a minute. Back to the Magnum here before he moves on to the next field. Like I said, pretty sure he'll move on to the next field here. With these fields being as close together as what they are, most hired workers just, at least with wide enough implements anyway, kind of move on to the next field. This cultivator is doing a really nice job, too. Nice. This episode would like to get some baling done. Got field 21 there. I just used a regular hired worker for that. So I can't really throw course play on that field for baling it. So just going to try to do that myself. And still have the 60 series on baling field 1 yet. Oh, he's been working on that for a while. Gives you a perspective of the size of that field there, I guess. It's big. Okay, he's almost done. Like I said, we'll go clean up a little bit over there. Wouldn't mind seeing if I can cultivate over the fertilized portion there as well, just so we can get an even amount of fertilizer across this field. Otherwise, it's going to end up a little messed up, probably. Okay, we'll unhire you. This is the Coon Accelerator, by the way, for those of you wondering what the cultivator this is. And then, of course, the American custom modding Case Magnum pulling it here. Basically the same as the in-game one, just American version. That's the only difference. Let's see. Can I... No, you won't remove the fertilizer, will you? I kind of figured as much you want. Okay, oh well. See, this portion you can see is not going to be fertilized, so that's obviously getting removed. But, running the cultivator over that again does not remove it, unfortunately. Oh well. Ideally, I'd kind of like to get 3 levels of fertilization on this field right away if we could. That way it'd take care of some of the load we have when springtime rolls around and harvest time. Unfortunately, with the kind of the way the geo works with this map here, when spring rolls around, it's basically summertime, which is also harvest time. So therefore, yeah, we have a lot of stuff that has to happen like right away. Really don't have much of a spring where you can do any field work on this map, using seasons and the Montana geo anyway. Let's see, I believe we're on episode 51 here, still continuing the challenge again. If you're not familiar with it, filling the Silo King there to 5 million liters of everything that is available on the map. Again, using the Montana geo here. No corn, soybeans, potatoes, sugar beets, or let's see, I'm forgetting one. Am I corn? Did I say corn? Corn, sunflowers, soybeans, potatoes, and sugar beets. I think I can hire a worker for this portion here. Okay, we'll have to remember to come back and check on him in a few minutes here. Once he's done with this, I'll probably bring him over to field 10 here, get him started on that. You know what? Do we want to, do I have the field deleter over here? Let's grab that field deleter here. See if we can fix this here in a minute. Where is, I might have gotten rid of it too. Didn't want it hanging around just in case I accidentally did something with it. Oh, let's see what's here. Under miscellaneous, right? Where is miscellaneous? Miscellaneous. Field deleter, I do have one somewhere. Aha. One somewhere. Keyword being somewhere. Look through the list here. It's got to be in here somewhere, right? Actually, I think I know where it is. It is in the shop here, I bet. Aha. Yes, it is. Okay. It is in the shop. Oh, I just need a tractor to pull it with. That doesn't look like a tractor. Nah, you'll pull one. That'll work. A little big, but he'll work. For those of you that keep asking about that Kilbro's grain cart there, by the way, I don't know where it came from. I'm assuming Jeffrey probably downloaded that one. It came from the multiplayer server, so I don't have a download link for it. Door on the tractor's open. Let's fix that there. A little bug there sometimes when you go to get in this tractor. This tractor has the script that opens and closes the door behind you. It seems like that gets a little bugged out sometimes and the door doesn't close on you. A couple other places we should take this field leader to as well. So plan for field 10 is here. We're going to take the field leader to it. We're actually going to make that into an island. That way the hired worker will hopefully stay away from it. If we get time, I might, you know what, we should go along the edge of this field too. That's what we'll do. On our way to field 10 here, we'll just go right along the edge of this field here. I might not even be able to get close enough here with this tractor because of the duels, but we'll try. Hired workers get stuck on these poles here as well. I think Thomas did this as well, if I remember correctly. I think he's cleaned up that edge of that field there a little bit as well, for those of you watching his videos on this series as well. You know what? We're going to just start right here. We're just going to get rid of this hook here completely. That's going to take a minute to get rid of this, isn't it? Okay, well. We'll just go across there. And then we're just going to go around here and just make this a little bit bigger. You know, for real life, this isn't what most farmers would typically do. They want the max amount of field. Now, see, that pole's right in the field there, isn't it? That's annoying. And most farmers want the max amount of field possible. So, you know, when it comes to getting close to that stuff, that is how it would be done usually. But in this case, using hired workers and seeing as how hired workers' intelligence level is, I don't know, we haven't tested their IQ that I know of, but I'm pretty sure it's not so good. Okay, there we go. Let's, yeah, definitely want to get rid of around this pole here. Might even do one more pass past us here, seeing how it's still pretty close. And the other side yet. You can see the crop that is still, like, beside the pole here. I didn't realize the pole was actually in the field. I knew it was, like, really close, but it's actually on the field, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Like I was saying, oh, nope, can't drive through that, can we? Do one more pass around here. Not so much this part of the field. I think that's probably fine. Well, if I can stay out of the building there anyway. Do one more pass across here. There we go. By the way, you don't want to just plant grass on this. You know, that worked obviously in Farming Simulator 15 and earlier versions, but now plant grass, it still leaves a grass field as a field, so that doesn't work anymore. So the only way to actually get rid of a field now is to use the field deleter like this. Ew, and is this, oh, wasn't locked on GPS there. Oops, I thought it was. I was gonna say, is the edge of this field not straight, or what else is going wrong here? Oh, 60 series has finished work. Well, he's finished half of it. Correction. Now he needs to go back and run. I don't know if he's running to the left or right there. Whichever one he's running, he needs to go run the opposite. Okay, and we'll read a few comments here a moment. Matt was asking on Mills County, are you going to plant cotton? I don't believe cotton is on Mills County. Not the version we have, anyway. Ryan was saying the mod link in the TeamSpeak is not working for you. At the time you're asking, I believe server 2 was down. It is back up again now, at least at the time I'm recording this, so that is probably what your issue was. Jonathan was asking, I'm subscribed to your channel. Is it possible for you to send me a copy of the John Deere 730? If you'd like to download the 730, I'm pretty sure they're in my mod list, by the way. Which there's a link to the mod list in the description below. Also, we have them up on the multiplayer servers, so either one of those two. As far as actually sending them to you, as I've said before, I do not and I will not share mods, other than the links where I got them from. Tyler was asking, I thought you already did Mills County. Nope, I have not played on Mills County. I think what you're thinking of is the Busters server. Busters has done Mills County, which we did go look at their server, by the way, here. That was a couple of months ago. Okay, there we go. Good. Yeah, that should help the hired workers a little bit there, hopefully. I wonder if you just, like, go up the side of this field, do the same thing. Well, I haven't had any issues with this field yet, other than the hired workers don't like the poles. That's, you know, details, but... Magnus was saying, great John Deere mods, but where's the cassette weights and the original exhaust pipe with the rain cap? He was saying, I think it's sad when they don't add that to the mod. Just my personal opinion. The best thing about FS19, no more bad John Deere mods. Well, I don't know that I would say there's going to be no more bad John Deere mods. I would not count on that. I'm sure, in fact, there'll probably be even more John Deere mods than there was for 17 here. So I wouldn't count on no bad mods. At least you could probably count on is there should be good mods, though. And as far as your comment about, again, he's talking about the John Deere 4840 there, pretty sure, I have to go check. I think the 4840 there maybe did have the original exhaust if you wanted to put it on it. I think I put the chrome one on, though. You know, chrome, you know, gives you that plus 50 horsepower, so... Yeah, we're going to go around this one more time here. We're just going to make this a nice, good island here, and... I don't know if it's going to matter if that bit in the middle isn't done or not, because I don't think I can get to some of it. See what we can get here. Okay, there we go. Just, you know, make ourselves dizzy going in circles here. The trees actually don't think have collision on them here. It's the rocks that are the problem. And talk about some rocks. Oh my goodness, look at the size of those suckers. Okay, that's probably about all we're going to get here. You know, I guess we can get under this tree here a little more. Like I said, it doesn't have a collision on it. Which is kind of odd, you know, the tree doesn't have a collision, but the rocks do, and the other tree here doesn't either. I'm thinking one more time around yet. Yeah, I think one more time around yet. Let's just make sure we're really good here. Thing is, too, if we do end up combining these fields, like I said, I'm not going to do it this year yet. We'll see once if we get time next year in game. By then, we might be finished with the competition, and we won't bother anyway. But if we do next year, we'll maybe combine these fields up. Just because fields 11, 12, and 13 are working really well for harvesting, I don't want to mess that up just yet. So, okay, we'll call this good. Yeah, we'll call that good. Okay, what else do we want to field delete here? Well, we're in the process of deleting fields. We want to do the side of... What number is that again? That is number 14? No, 15. Field 15 there? Yeah, boy, another tree there. We could cut that tree down and get rid of it, I guess, if we wanted to. British man was saying there's a Mills County with cotton. Again, I believe the version we have does not. It is multi-fruit, but it only has, I think it's oats, rye, and Milo, if I recall correctly. So only 3. Or at the very least, let's put it this way, it's not listed. So if it's not listed, I would assume that means it doesn't have it, I would think. I don't know how a crop that is not listed would be actually on there. That would be kind of odd, but... Okay, and down this one here. Probably should, or will have to make a couple passes here if I had to guess, but... We'll just make one pass for now. If we got to make more, I'll maybe try to do that off screen there. Anyway, Joseph was saying if you want to make money fast, do silage bales and then wrap them. You'll gain money fast. Yes, we'll probably do that. We did note we forgot to add the McHale wrapper on there. So that's something we might do yet, is add the McHale wrapper so we can wrap silage bales if we want to. Again, doing the same thing on this map here, wrapping silage bales, and that is making some good money for us. The GPS there's kind of hidden behind course play, so I'm pretty sure it's on auto here. This side of the field definitely is not looking straight. As many of you have noted, and I would agree, this map does feel like it was a bit hurried in its release, even though it took quite a while for them to make this map. It definitely feels like they did not properly test everything with it. Especially like some of the fields here, like 4 and 3. Maybe 3 is not quite so bad. Especially 4 there. 4 is like a really rough field. We still have some areas that the planter didn't plant. And he did a pretty good job. He didn't miss a lot, but there's a couple missing spots there. And as I mentioned, that's why I replaced the cultivator as well. Because again, the cultivator there, the big bud one, was like missing spots all over the place. So don't think the Coon accelerator here missed anything that I noticed, which is good. Chunky was saying, brilliant video. Thank you very much for that. Let's see. Oh, did I answer the question? Where did you get the John Deere 4840 from? That came from JAHG on Facebook. That's where the 4840 came from. That is JHHG's 4840. Oh, look at that. Like perfectly in line with that, which is what I was going for. Really probably should like make one more pass though, just because it's like still pretty close to the bins there. Okay, you're done. On to the next field. And I'm going to start you on the far side of it, so hopefully he will work his way this way and not attempt to get into like 11, 12, and 13 there. Tom Slava was asking, can you give me a link from Mills County? I'm sorry, I do not have a link for that, unfortunately. I don't think. You can check my mod list, but I don't think I do. James saying he likes the intro music for Mills County. Yes, that's, well, at least for myself, I call that Intro 3. Haven't used that one a whole lot here recently. Okay, if I hire you, will you be good? Yeah, hired worker would be good. Never mind. What, I don't know what kind of stupid question that was, but okay. Let's. Oh, good. He stops at the start point. That's right. I forgot about that. I told that with this course here to return to the first waypoint. Kind of a nice feature with this because of the size of this field. Okay, and you thought you were done? Nope. You're going to now run right side, right? Yeah, right side. That's where it needs to be. Back to work. Oh, boy. Still have to pick up all the bales on this field yet. Oh, my goodness. That's going to take a while. Okay, can we leave, everyone? No, you quit, didn't you? You quit. Oh, you got stuck on a pole. Aha. Okay, we'll hire a worker, or never mind, maybe we won't. You're blocked by an object. Blocked by an object. Let me observe the situation here. Yeah, blocked by an object. How about we try this again? Oh, nope, no, okay, he's going to go this time. I don't know what he was blocked by the first time. That was weird. Okay, I got another tractor on one of these balers here. Oh, hello. What are you doing over here? Doing circles around the 8R? Oh, you know, he's pivoting around the cab. That's what he's doing. You can see he's gone around once or twice before here already. Interesting. I haven't seen that one before. That's a new one. Nope. Still hit it. Oh, and I thought I was going to get to some baling here. It's more like hired worker management here. Oh, well. It's usually what it turns into when you got this many hired workers going. Kyle was saying thumbs up for the video. Thank you very much for that. KY Farmer was saying 3 wagons is too much for that tractor. Talking about the John Deere 4840 with 3 680 JM gravity wagons. I would probably agree with you on that one. Not that the tractor probably couldn't pull it. It probably could pull 3 J&M 680 gravity wagons. That just would definitely probably not be safe. And might not necessarily pull it up any sort of large hill either, probably. For those who are not familiar, J&M gravity or J&M 680 gravity wagon here, that would be considered 680 bushels. Not that necessarily it might not hold that much, but that is what it should, in theory, be able to hold. In practice, it probably doesn't hold that much more than 650 or so, if I had to guess. You know, like most things, manufacturers like to make sure, you know, they max the numbers out so they look the best, but... Okay, again, like I said, didn't use courseplay for this field, so I can't use courseplay to bale it. Or I could, but I'd have to run a windrower through it first. And, you know what? We'll do a little baling ourselves. Keto was saying nice video. Thank you very much for that. Robert was saying 360p. Early. Yes, if you watch the video early, that probably is what will happen to you. You'll only get it in 360p instead of 1080. The only way I can get around that would be if I scheduled the videos, which I can definitely do. But that will mean you're probably going to have to wait a couple extra hours for the video to go live, because I'll have to schedule it in a way to make sure it's uploaded before it is scheduled to go live. Chat was saying, will this be your last map for Farming Simulator 19 comes out? Talking about, talking about Mills County. Mills County on the multiplayer server, yes, that will most likely be the last multiplayer map on that server. I very much doubt we'll get to another map. You know, typically most maps last about a month to 2 months. And that's all the time we got left before 19 comes out. Rutland Farmer was saying, have you thought about getting a versatile tractor on here? To be honest, I actually have not. I have not thought about getting any versatiles. I'll have to look and see once what I have for them. I know we got a couple of the articulated ones. My only complaint with those is they're like undersized, and I don't mean like horsepower-wise. The models themselves feel very undersized. That's what I don't particularly like about them. And it's not like they're the greatest models either. You know, if you absolutely love versatile, they'll definitely be good enough, but they're definitely, you know, not like up to 8R quality of as far as the mods go here. Although, speaking of 8R quality mods, I've mentioned this many times before. Again, this particular 8400R is not modeled quite properly. There is no def tank on there. And 8400R would definitely have a def tank, because this should be considered Tier 4 final, I'm pretty sure, when it comes to the emission standards. The 8400R being a newer tractor. I know some of the older 8Rs don't necessarily have it, just because they're before all the Tier 4 crap, but the 8400R being a newer tractor would most definitely be a def or have def and be Tier 4 compliant. Okay, we can probably start the hired work. Maybe I can't. Why did you quit and... Oh, my goodness. Hired worker, seriously. Why did he quit and go this way? Wow. Looks like I'm also have to get some more spray. Oh, yeah, this is much better with the spray here. Much, much better. If I hire you, will you continue working? No, you went past that pole. And he went past that pole. Okay, so here's a question for everyone that, you know, okay, the poles here are what's causing the issue with the hired worker. Let's just go over here. He's going past all those poles there. But was it this pole here? I think it was this pole here from the looks of it. Oh, no, it must have been this one over here. This was probably the one that maybe he thought he was in traffic with. You can see he quit right there. So why does he, you know, he's going right past the poles here, right close to him. But over here, he thinks something is too close and turns around. This is the part I don't quite understand with why the hired workers being so derpy with some of this stuff. Oh, yeah, and then he empties out too yet. Oh, well. Again, probably going to plant barley in these fields here. And then 11, 12, and 13 will be wheat. I think that'll be enough fields for wheat, I think. Maybe we should plant one more just to be safe. I'm not sure. I think we're going to try those three. You know, worst case, I guess we can always get more. But I think that will be enough for the wheat. And then hopefully we'll have enough fields left here to at least get some barley. Also, we need to check the grass here, too. I keep forgetting about it. Let's do that right now here a minute. Yeah, this truck will do. Let's pull you around by the Silo King here. How much grass did we have? Because, again, keep in mind, we got to have grass and hay. Because, again, they're both something we can do on the map here. How much do we end up with here? And not all the crops are in here, by the way. Some are still in the main silo yet as well. Total mix, no. No. Okay, silage. Oh, I got this in tons already, don't I? Where's the grass? There's grass. 273 tons, which if we get out here... I don't know why that came up. Let's get rid of that. Storage. Weight is in ton. If we switch this one, maybe? No, I guess now kilogram. Do we need to go? No, that doesn't make sense. Pound, ton. Okay, how about down here? Board, foot, cubic yard. Interesting. Quarter, gallon, liter. Let's set this back to liters here just a minute. Oh, there it was. Not sure which one this is considered. Windrow, maybe? Yeah, it's probably windrow. That is probably what is considered. Yes, let's save those changes. That is... Okay, that is not it. I must have went past here. Straw is in tons yet. Okay. But wood chips is now in liters. Great. Okay, well, you know what? We'll have to figure this out some other time, I guess. Yeah, we'll just figure it out sometime. I was thinking everything was in liters here the other day, but I guess I went through and reset the unit convert mod, so it's now not in liters anymore. My bad. Oh well, should have checked the grass situation before I did that. I'll have to figure out too which one actually is for grass, because you can see the wood chips changed to liters, but not the grass and straw and hay and stuff. I think that'd be windrow. Guess not. So anyway, on that note, everyone, it looks like it's time to wrap it up for this episode. On that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.